Hey, what's up, everybody? I just decided to go live because I'm here at the grocery store and I'm trying to get mozzarella cheese for this recipe tonight. Kim, hey, I'm so glad you joined. So I'm over here in San Diego and I'm at the grocery store and I'm trying to get mozzarella cheese, but it says part skim and it says divided, but I don't know what that means. Like divided mozzarella cheese. Maybe you could help me out. Maybe you can like leave a comment and let me know what divided part skim mozzarella cheese means. I'll show you what I have to work with right now. I'm here with my best friend Johnny, but right now we are doing like a substitute because he like what, you don't eat dairy?
I know.
Yeah, he doesn't eat dairy. So what is this like skimmed milk and divided? What does that mean? Have you heard of that before? We're lost. So, I've never heard of that. Oh, really? Maybe you know. I'm just live right now. So, hey, Aurelie. So, we're here at the grocery store. Oh, shoot. And we're trying to get, the recipe call, it asks for mozzarella cheese, but it says part skim, and it says divided. And so I went live to see if anybody knows what that means, like part skim. Like, do we make it ourselves? Like, divided. Yeah, that's vegan cheese. Yeah, Johnny boy here, he only eats vegan. So we have to get vegan cheese. But do you know what part skim and divided means? Oh wait, look, it says right there. Is that also vegan? It says...
No, that's regular cheese.
Oh, but it says part skim.
Yeah.
What does that even mean, do you know?
No idea. But it looks like this.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Just hand me through the cheddar jack. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you...
Get your way.
No, that's okay. Do you happen to know what divided means? Like mozzarella?
Divided?
No, you've never heard of that?
No.
Okay.
Clue. I did. Probably one more thing I don't really need to know.
Right, yeah, we're
Like we
trying
already go so many of things like sodium and this and
to... It's probably something we need to cut out, right?
it probably is.
By
That's the whole thing.
dividing it?
It's probably the truth.
All right, well...
Dairy is bad for us to begin with, they say.
Right.
Nowadays. Next year, it may be good for us.
Oh, right.
Who knows, you know?
I know.
It's like coffee. How many years did they tell us coffee's bad now? Oh,
You're right. That sounds good right about now.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. All right, well, thank you.
So back to the list.
Okay, so since you don't know and he doesn't know, we're just gonna settle with
Look it
this.
up on Google. That's what I
Oh,
always
that is, he's
do.
got
I
a
go,
great
hey,
point.
Google, yada, 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 and it usually tells me.
You've got a wonderful point.
I tell my friend that, and he just looks at me like I'm stupid, but then I do it because he won't do it.
Right.
And I find the answer he's looking for all the time.
Yep, all the answers are on Google.
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right, we'll do that. Thank you.
Is that the only kind of cheese we need?
No, I'm gonna
What's
end
the other
this
cheese?
live. Well, we're gonna be cooking here in like what?
An hour.
An hour. So make sure you really, and anybody else who's watching live, you tune in to watch it. We're cooking squash, zucchini, and spaghetti zucchini. So yeah, let me end this so I can go back to the recipe.
What does it specifically say? Divided? Yeah, that's going to be on the other end. That's where the cheese runs. So everything else is all vegetables.
Oh,
so
good.
everything else is on the other end with the cheese. So
Okay,
that's what I was trying to figure out what other parts of the store we needed to go to.
got you. So are we doing? Is it a zucchini dish or is it a squash dish? I don't remember.
Squash.
Okay, so not
Spaghetti
zucchini.
squash. But it's
Okay.
not spaghetti, it's
The inside of the zucchini.
the type of squash is called a spaghetti
Oh.
squash because it's like elongated.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with spaghetti, but it kind of looks like
I
spaghetti.
thought we were having spaghetti.
That's why you picked this one? You wanted
Yeah,
spaghetti?
it was spaghetti. I thought it was spaghetti inside the squash.
Right, me too, but it's like the inside of the squash, but you scrape it out with a fork, so it kind of looks like spaghetti.
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what these spaghetti squashes be looking like.
Okay, but this is where the other cheese is.
Yeah, hopefully they have that Parmesan.
So,
Oh, here's more mozzarella,
do
and
we need to then?
just in case, just to be safe.
Well, there's another type of mozzarella too.
Oh,
That looks more crumbly.
Yeah.
Cheese alternative. We might have to use this as our palm alternative.
Right, parm. We might have to use real parm if you're down though. No? Really? Girl.
Oh, you know how bad that is for your body?
Parm?
Cheese.
I know, but like a little bit of parm.
That is bad for you.
You know?
Can you just use this as a palm alternative?
No, because you know, like, that's going to be a lot of mozzarella. Like, we want flavor. You know that Parmesan has, like, that deep... Oh, right
No, I
there.
can't. What?
Oh, no, I thought that was it. Up there, roasted. So, wait. Parmesan isn't even, like, real cheese. It's not even cold. Parmesan's kept in, like, the seasoning aisle. Right, but I mean, let's check out, like, the spice area. You know, like spice, like I've seen it in like a jar, but okay. So where by the vegetables? Let's grab ours.
Well, before we do the vegetables, we might as well. It's in the aisle over.
Okay. I mean, there are salmon vegetables, pastas. Hey David, hey Becca, what's up? We're just down here getting our groceries to start cooking live. We should be cooking live within 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half. We're just getting everything. We're making zucchini squash. Okay. But you know, I would think like if they had a such thing as, what's it called, vegan or whatever, it would be over here.
Pasteurized cultured milk.
Okay. So, but wouldn't it be over here, like not cold, if they had something that was vegan?
Oh, you're saying a substitute for Parmesan?
Right, with all the other Parmesans.
Yeah, I think they would have it here, but this is all just regular Parmesan.
Okay. This one says that it's, what did I say, low fat or something? Would that not make a difference, huh? Still has milk, skim milk. Is that okay?
Attention service desk.
Well,
0.
And that's for a 4th cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. That's a lot.
that is, so yeah, it's a pretty, like, ingredient that's, you know, 1/4 of a cup, 1/4, so it's like a 1/4 of a cup. That's not a lot.
I don't eat. Yeah.
Okay, then we can skip that ingredient.
Well, I was gonna say we can try the other stuff as like that way. There's 2 different types of cheeses.
They're the same though. It's mozzarella is mozzarella. It's just a
2
different
different
brand.
brands.
Yeah, but it's mozzarella cheese. If we're gonna do that, let's grab like mozzarella and like
0.
vegan cheddar or another flavor. You know what I mean? Like a different flavor of cheese.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right. I know what you're saying. Texture-wise, it's similar to Parmesan because it was like
That's what I was
crumbly.
thinking it looks
But
like.
I'm so sorry. Crash. I'm sorry.
Trying to be live. Knocking people out.
Yeah. She's like, you're fine. Just get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah, she's like, get out of here.
All right. So I'm all about the flavor, you know. That's what I'm saying.
Attention
Let's get something.
And
with
I'm all
different
about the
flavor.
health.
Exactly. So let's get something with some flavor. Oh yeah, shredded cheddar. Cheddar will be good. Sharp cheddar. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
for sure.
Well, I mean, other than that, it's all the square stuff anyway, so.
Remember, Boo, it's your channel.
Okay.
So what's next?
Okay, so now it's on to the
Okay.
squash,
The dock door open for a delivery.
garlic.
Dock door open for a PM delivery.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a difference in vegetables. I thought all vegetables were pretty organic, no?
Do some organic garlic bulbs.
Okay.
Emilio, can you
Um,
come to check 8 for cheese, please? Emilio, check 8, please.
What is spaghetti squash right here? Organic?
That's it.
Okay.
Right here, this is
Dang.
it. This is the,
So the picture looks like this one, and it says spaghetti on it.
oh, that's it.
Yeah, because we're gonna eat half of this. This is our bowl. So this is gonna be the bowl, like
So how many do we get?
2, 1 each.
2? Okay.
Yeah. Let me get a bag for him. Or an organic. Let me get an organic bag. Oh crap. Okay.
So other than this, all we need is broccoli and that's it.
First, the texture is rubbery. We might want to get a different one.
Huh?
Oh, the comments. David said that the okay, let me read this. The cheese that we were showing on the first video, the texture is kind of rubbery. We might want to get a different one. Try something from the specialty cheese. So instead of the one that he said is rubbery, do you want to put those back and get the ones that you said were like more crumbly, or you want to get the one that might be rubbery? This one's like rubbery, but the other one did look a little fluffier.
Okay.
So, thanks, David. We're gonna try this other brand right here. Maybe, let me check it out. It's, so how many ounces? And there's more in this one too. So, I don't know what shreds. Yeah, it's like shredded, shreds. It looks better, doesn't it?
This one looks more like a parm situation.
Oh, true. How about we just mix them up, one of each, like you said?
Okay.
A little rubber and a little non-rubber. Okay.
Okay, so you got.
So I gotta put this one back.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You got our squashes, and now we need broccoli, right?
Yeah.
Organic.
Yep.
So this is like, the more ingredients we're buying, the better it sounds to me. Like my mouth is watering. I'm starting to get hungry.
So, are we just getting regular? This is broccoli. It doesn't say specifically.
Just organic, as long as it's organic. But what I was gonna tell you is quanto questo, how much? Like no, like not like how much broccoli are we supposed to use?
Oh, it says one bunch.
Okay. So maybe 2 of these, or like this is a bunch right here.
Yeah.
3 a stock or whatever.
Okay, yeah, this one looks good.
Yeah. Okay, so David, that's cool. So you've tried the other one before? Yeah, this is all kind of new to me. I usually just buy the cheapest one, but you know, we're kind of making some customizations. So this is the line right here?
We can put it aside.
Okay, let me just put one. It's a long, it's super long, extremely long, out of control. Have a good weekend.
That's your friend.
I know. He forgot who I was.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know you.
Not in public. That was a long line.
Please proceed to register.
David tried the other one. He said he didn't like it, but he's tried the mozzarella, the secondary one we went with, and he said he's had no complaints. He really likes it. Mm-hmm.
A little better for you?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, boy. That basket was killing my arm. Look at that. Honestly, why was I doing that? Yeah, that squash was heavy. Is Josh gonna? Do we need to make enough for him too, or?
Well, he can have my other
Sorry.
half.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. He's out with his friends, so I don't know if he's gonna be coming over.
Do that. Hey, where's that Starbucks you were talking about? Oh. You feel like? Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I could do it more.
Yeah. You feel like grabbing while I pay for this?
A little bit instead.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Or do you want to just go together?
Just go together.
Okay, cool. All right, David, thanks for watching. Oh, 6 feet, sorry. It's 4.5. Thanks for watching. I better end this live so we can pay for these groceries. And hopefully you can tune in and watch us make this. It should be a lot of fun. Can you get me a coffee chip too? Okay, so these are, hey,
They can't even see us. Our heads are too cut off.
Yeah, that's right, because it changed the, we need to back it up. So, basically, Johnny, you know how you were like using you were looking at the ingredients?
Okay, looking at the ingredients.
So, when it says like the steps, that's like creating the sauce. So, what's up, Instagram Live? We are just trying to roll with this. We're like trying to be on time, but there was just so much going on. We've had a really long day, but thanks to anybody who's tuned in to watch. So we are just, what is that called? Like, so this is Johnny.
Improvising.
Improvising. This is my best friend Johnny, and he is a special guest on tonight's live, so I'm super excited about that. And we're trying to figure out kind of what needs to happen next. So we have what we have done so far is baked the squash.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call it zucchini, so if I accidentally call it zucchini, just know I mean squash. Is it okay to set this on here?
Yeah, go for it.
So far we baked this for about 45 minutes in the oven.
At 400 degrees.
To like soften it up, because we're going to be scraping it to get all the like squash out, because we're making a zucchini, spaghetti, broccoli, lasagna.
Lasagna broccolini.
Broccolini.
Yeah.
So that's what we've done. You just it says to like soften it up. So let me read you the instructions real quick. In the meantime, Johnny, would you mind helping me out and getting that? You know, like what is it? Do we need to like chop it? Like chop it up?
Yeah, probably.
So let's see. Okay, hold on. On your baking sheet. Yeah. So it says just chop the broccoli up. Okay, so the instructions here for our squash, zucchini, spaghetti, broccolini it says to position, so to preheat the oven at 450 degrees, place squash, so this is where we decided to bake instead of microwave. It gave you the option to microwave it for 10 minutes, but we didn't want to use a microwave. We wanted to, while we were getting ready, to go ahead and bake the squash for 50 minutes at 400 degrees to soften it up. And then it says, meanwhile, heat oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add your broccoli, garlic, red pepper if using, and then you cook, stirring frequently for 2 minutes. You add water and cook, stirring until the broccoli is tender for 3 to 5 minutes. And then transfer that to a bowl. So after that step, we'll be using a fork to scrape the squash from the shell into a bowl. We place the shells in a broiler-safe baking pan or on a baking sheet like we've already done. And then we stir in our cheese, our seasoning, and our squash mixture that we've made. And then divide it in between the two shells. So basically he'll be using one shell as a bowl and I'll be using one shell as a bowl. And then we bake for 10 minutes on the upper rack and on the broiler at high until the cheese starts to bubble. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here, but we haven't had a whole lot of time today. Normally I study the recipes for probably 3 or 4 days before I start making them. We have been on the go since the minute I got to San Diego. We have not stopped. I mean, we're trying to do so much in such little time, so forgive us. This could be like a really interesting live here.
Plus we're doing a lot of substitutions with the actual...
That's so true. So there's like a whole different vibe. Not only am I not in my kitchen, as you can see, we're in San Diego using Johnny's kitchen. Not only do I have Johnny here as a guest appearance, which I'm so thankful for, so thank you, Johnny, for coming and helping, and not coming, I guess I'm coming to you, but you know what I mean. Thank you for helping with this, and then we're also using substitute ingredients.
Wait, how am I chopping this?
Perfectly, yeah.
Just like breaking it up?
Yeah, break it up. That's
okay.
That's a really good. So, we have our steps here on this iPad type tablet, and we're just following off of this. It might die, we're going to plug it in, so we're working out the kinks as we go, but I hope you enjoy. So while he cuts that up, I'm going to go ahead and start searching for the skillet. I've seen one over here. Do you actually use these pans? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those just for decoration.
Okay. And I try to have everything out beforehand, but like I said, we are just the blind leading the blind on this one. But we're still making it. We're excited. Oh, another big something I wanted to talk about is the fact that this particular recipe was, I located it from my mom's Facebook because I was starting to fear, like, what happens when I run out of all of the, hey David, thanks for tuning in, to what happens when I run out of all of the recipes that my mom gave me before she had passed away and everything. She printed them off, and I have about like 25, I think, but so I started looking on her Facebook because I know that she used to share a lot of recipes, and she would usually comment up above like, oh, I can't wait to make this one, or this sounds really good. So I have like, I think like 47 so far downloaded just from her Facebook from throughout the years, all the recipes that she's shared. And I decided to start making some of those, like incorporating those, because a lot of the ones that she gave me that she printed off were super easy, like just a lot of Mexican food because it's just like beans and rice and meat and tortillas mostly. Like a lot of these casseroles I've been eating have just been like the same thing almost, so I wanted to kind of like spice it up a little bit. So
but
Christina,
also,
right.
I'm vegan, so I picked out.
So Johnny picked the recipe from my mom's Facebook, which is really cool. And then on top of that, you know, we did make some substitutions. Like this cheese here, it's what's it called? Like vegan free.
Yeah.
Vegan free.
Well, it's
I mean,
not
it's vegan.
non-dairy.
It's vegan, so it's organic, non-dairy.
Non-dairy.
So we made a lot of substitutions. So a lot of these things that say like Parmesan cheese, like we actually did cheddar because we couldn't find like a vegan Parmesan, you know, and then, and then like the broccoli is organic, the squash is organic, so you know, just kind of like different than normal. Normally I just buy like the least expensive like ingredient that I can find, but this time we really like took our time and made these substitutions. So this should also be a little different because of that. So
Healthier substitutions.
healthier, let me notate that. And then we have our matching aprons too, so I'm super excited about that. You know, we did go on, part of the reason we're running so far behind tonight is because we went on a hunt for some matching aprons, and we decided to go with blue because that's my mom's favorite color. So we were just like, that would be that would be like the best route to go, you know, blue, to honor my mom and everything. So I'm sitting here kind of reviewing what's next on our step. It says that we need to heat up oil in a large skillet over medium heat, and then we need to add our broccoli, our garlic, our red pepper. I know some of these items we haven't actually gotten out of the like cabinets and things, so we're gonna be like scrambling to get certain things we're gonna need, like items like skillets and pepper, red pepper, and our oil and things like that. But I'm gonna definitely have to have Johnny help me with this one because this makes no sense to me. Step 3, so it says like, meanwhile, heat your oil in a large skillet over medium heat, and then you add broccoli, garlic, red peppers, cook, and then you stir frequently for 2 minutes straight. You add a little water and you cook, stirring until the broccoli is tender, so another like 3 to 5 minutes more, and then you transfer that into a bowl. So I feel like I've got that, but the next step, using the fork to scrape the squash from the shell, putting that in a bowl, putting it in like a broiling pan, and we'll just have to look at that when we get there, and then mixing in like our cheeses, our seasoning, salt and pepper, and then divide it to the shells. So we'll get this going. Also, Johnny will be
a little
you're undressing
malfunction.
over here, yeah. So Johnny's gonna come over here and he's gonna read some of these comments as well when he's done, you know, like helping me prep and everything. And while he's reading these comments and kind of like responding and letting you guys know what's going on, and maybe even messing with some of the lighting, because you know he's like really good with he does like photography, like he's a really good photographer.
What am I doing with the garlic?
So it's close. Like,
I mean, what?
sorry. You have to like. I'm so sorry. You have to like, have you done garlic before?
No.
Oh, so we have to mince it. Do you know how to mince it? You don't know how to mince it? I'll do the mincing.
I've heard of
learned throughout, you know. How many do we need? Let's see
What
here.
does it say?
Let me check this out. So these are the
Did
ingredients.
you post the?
I did not yet.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, time is not on our side these days. So 4 cloves of garlic minced. So yeah, we'll need 4 of those, and
4
then
cloves?
4 cloves, yeah.
So that means 4 of these things?
Yeah, you know, when I first started, I also did not know. I thought it was like 4
Like
of these,
4,
right?
yeah.
And my stuff was coming out like super garlicky. And
So
then somebody
just
told
4
me
of the actual
those are
little-
cloves there.
Okay.
So anybody who's like trying to learn how to cook, this is a clove. Like, you know, there's right. You don't do a lot of cooking?
No.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
like basic shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Just easy peasy. Yeah, this is like a bulb, I think. Maybe somebody else knows what this actual like thing is called, but I'm pretty sure these are the cloves, and we're gonna mince them. So,
okay, so there's 4 there.
and then Johnny, if you could help me like with the lighting, and then read any comments while I mince that, okay?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and mince.
And then like, you know, after,
Lighter.
if somebody, you know, afterward, if you can find what you think would be like a good saucepan, or
Sauce.
so
What does that look
heat
like?
oil in a skillet. So it's like, it looks like that one, as long as those are ones you use. Actually, no, you don't want to
That's a
use a wrought
skillet
iron,
for sure.
yeah.
You don't want
Well, I don't know if it's seasoned. Do you know anything like that? I'm gonna wash my hands
I
real
think
quick.
it's raw.
Oh, right. So I think we should just use the old can above it, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna put some oil in that, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna need to know how much oil, and then get it like warming up. I think that'd be. But if you want to go ahead and like read any comments and like let
Oh,
me
I
know.
did.
what's-
Everyone's waving.
They're just waving. They said, no, somebody said something, but it's
Oh.
sideways. Look. So like Christina said, like she loves
Okay.
it. Look at Jan or whatever. Just you know.
Look at
just
John
you know.
chopping. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's it say? Johnny's a good chopper.
Yeah. I mean, I chopped, so.
Right. Anything else? Want to say anything else?
Yeah, waving and hearts.
Boy, you better go get your
I'm
glasses.
serious.
No,
I
look,
can
look,
see.
somebody just said something.
They literally just said something.
I'm delivering. I can't read that. You're not telling me. They're delivering.
It's because they're
like
taking too
Postmates.
long. They're gonna order in and out because you're taking too long.
Girl, read me what that person
I
said.
don't blame you
please.
either.
Pardon me?
It says I'm ordering in and out and
Oh.
watching your live.
Oh yeah, I know. Too bad you can't try this. Squash, spaghetti, broccolini.
Lasagna broccolini.
Right. So I got all of the skin off this clove here.
Wait, so what am I doing with the pan?
If you can look at the oil and
Oil right here.
Red peppers and Italian seasoning. So
Oil.
here's our clove of garlic we're going to be mincing, and I'm just getting all of the skin off. And then do you have your seasoning, your red pepper and
Yeah.
Italian seasoning?
Crushed red pepper.
Okay.
And what else did you need?
The Italian seasoning.
Italian seasoning.
Okay. So step 2 says, or no, it's step 3. Meanwhile, it says, heat the oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add broccoli, garlic, red pepper, stirring frequently for 2 minutes.
How much oil am I using?
Oh, good question. Maybe you can see on there how much oil?
Oh hell.
I told you, you gotta pull out those glasses.
No, I gotta do shit over here.
Yeah, you
One
don't know.
tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil.
A tablespoon. So you have measuring cups and stuff here?
It says 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Did you say teaspoon?
Probably. I get tablespoons and teaspoons mixed up all day.
Okay.
Oh, so you're just busting up.
Tablespoon's the bigger one, right?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're doing this, Johnny, because, like, I have these same type of questions.
So 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Are you
It's
sure
like
it's a tablespoon? Let me see.
it literally
No,
says.
let me see the tablespoon.
Oh no, you can't. It doesn't read.
Oh,
like,
really?
It's
Okay.
That's why I asked. Like, is it bigger one? A tablespoon.
You gotta ask your people on
The
here.
smaller one. No, I know that. Like, I'm just confirming.
Oh, confirming. Yeah, because I don't know that at all.
Um,
Like, I don't know if the... Okay, the teaspoon... Listen.
She said she's ordering in and out right now. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
She's like, I'm gonna order my In and Out and watch you guys make a fool of yourself right
Right,
now.
no, because we had In and Out last night.
We did.
Yeah.
So, it was really good too, huh?
Yeah.
Those animal fries, boy, you really killed those though.
You know, it was my cheat day.
Right, every Saturday, huh? So,
Okay, so the olive oil is in
and
under medium, or yeah, over medium heat.
and then our next ingredient to add is, after it heats up a little bit, your broccoli. And I have to get this garlic minced. I haven't done this since my first cooking live, and somebody was guiding me through on the comments, telling me how to mince garlic. Can you guys hear us okay? Can somebody please comment and make sure, like, let us know if you can hear us. I don't have a microphone hooked up. And then, Johnny, if you want to move any of those lights, if you think it'll look better, like, please.
Sorry. She said she's just got done with the gym.
Oh, yeah.
And she went straight to drive-thru.
Yeah, we went to the gym last night, too. Like, thank you for taking me.
What was I gonna say? Oh, how much broccoli am I putting into there?
Oh,
Broccoli.
so I hope I'm mincing this correctly. Somebody showed me, like, the first...
It just says one bunch. I put 3 bunches in here.
Why did they call for 3? Remember earlier, like, when we were shopping, it said to buy 3.
It just says one bunch. I'm just gonna do a
Oh,
third.
no, those are, like, stalks. So, the little bunch, one bunch had 3 stalks.
Yeah.
So you did all 3 stalks, right?
I did all 3
So
stalks.
that's one whole bunch.
Pero, like, you think that's too much for all?
No, girl, broccoli. Girl, you know I try to eat as healthy as I can. So, if anybody's watching this live, I can't really tell.
Right, can
from
you actually
here.
hear, can you guys hear us? Yep. Oh, I said yep, you sound good.
Oh, good. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Someone can hear us.
All right. And also, if anybody knows how to mince garlic, basically I'm just cutting this up as small as I can. But somebody told me one time to like take your knife and press down on it like this. Like if you had a larger knife.
Isn't there like a tool for doing that though? It's like a mincing tool.
Oh, I've seen that. It looks like a hammer and it has all
I
this.
feel like we have one too.
Okay.
Someone commented on avocado oil. They said they love the avocado oil.
Oh, avocado oil, is that what we're using?
See, this I think is an actual, like, you...
So that I think is like a meat, it's like a
Oh.
meat. I think you're supposed to beat your meat with it, but hey, try it out. Like it might
I
mix
mean...
it up. You want me to try?
Yeah, let's try it.
Alright, because we gotta add the garlic soon, so hopefully this is a mixer, and hopefully we're mixing this
Oh,
correctly.
we're supposed to add everything all at once?
Well, kinda, yeah. So here's some garlic for you.
Microwave, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile,
That's not hard.
I brought the garlic and red pepper. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
The garlic was supposed to be added when we added the broccoli,
Well,
along with the
no,
fresh
we just
pepper.
added the broccoli like 5 seconds ago. So here's
Okay.
your garlic.
Here's my garlic.
Okay, so can you show the camera the garlic? Just kind of show them our minced up garlic. Hopefully that is
I
small
don't think
enough.
it's minced enough.
Hopefully we minced it, otherwise we're gonna be like choking on some garlic flavor over here.
Yeah, I think it needed to be pounded more.
Really? Can you try to
Yeah.
pound it? Cause I mean, I haven't really.
How much of this crushed pepper am I supposed to add?
Does it say on there? Like,
1/4 of a teaspoon? Probably a
okay.
little bit more, I would say.
Well, wait. You're just gonna eyeball it?
Yeah.
You're not gonna use a teaspoon or whatever?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I like little things a little more on the spicier side, so I'm gonna add a half a
No
teaspoon.
wonder, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I'm down, but
Okay, so now we've added our broccolini, our garlic, and our red pepper. And it says cook, stirring frequently. Oh shit!
yeah, you gotta get
I have not
stirring.
been stirring frequently.
So remember I read you this recipe when we were coming home from the beach today?
Did you?
And I was like, are you listening? And like, so that you would know that like all of the tasks that we're gonna have to do quickly. Like some of this stuff starts moving quick. This is some pretty advanced
Hold up.
cooking here.
Sounds good, looks good. Couple of champion chefs.
So hopefully,
No, see, she said this, you need to smash it smaller. She said you need to smash it
so
smaller.
how do we smash it though with this? Is this literally, look, this is the tool we're using. Is this designed to mince garlic, or do we need to use something
I don't
different?
think so.
Because
I don't think so.
okay, because somebody told me
I think you just gotta finally chop it.
like
right?
this. Look, like this. That's working so much better. This is what my friend Walter Zimmerman. Walter Zimmerman.
Yeah, isn't that like an author or something?
Anyways, Walter Zimmerman. He might tune in live because he actually is a really good cook and he always helps me out on the live.
it's a friend of yours.
He's a friend. Yeah, we went to high school together with him.
Oh.
So he told me you have to like take the knife and you kind of like press it down like this. So I think I've got this.
Right. No, she said no with the knife.
Oh, okay, with a knife.
Like finally,
Wait,
like
who
finally
is she?
chopped.
What is her name?
Jen.
Like, who? Christina?
Jen.
Oh, Jan or Jan? Okay, yeah, that is working better. Okay, so yeah, this
Oh no,
is...
it's Christina Perdia. Sorry, it's Christina Perdia.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Glam,
It's
same
Jan.
thing. Okay.
Yeah. She said go back and forth and finally chop.
What? Okay, so I say that you're going to be my next
Walter?
Wednesday.
Something Walter?
Walter Zimmerman. Yeah,
Oh, Walter Zimmerman. Okay.
Yeah, so Walter is the one who taught me how to do this, but I've kind of forgotten because it was so long ago. But if I don't get that in there quickly, it's not going to, like, soften, you know?
It's me, Cradle?
Yeah, cradle.
Oh,
Okay. So
cradle
here's our other, portion.
That
of
literally looks the same.
Our 4 cloves are now
Okay,
in
our
there,
4
and then it
cloves are
says
in.
to stir
Frequently.
and then we need to add water soon.
Oh.
So let me
You
reread
didn't
this.
read me that part though.
No, I did.
Oh.
Remember, like when we were late on. Never mind.
Hmm.
So,
What's next?
heat your oil. Okay, we've done that. We've added our broccoli, our garlic, our red pepper.
Yeah.
Johnny, do you mind making sure?
Walter
that-
Zimmerman. What?
Oh, Walter. Hey, what's up? Did he say anything?
No, she said
Oh,
yes.
she
Walter
didn't
Zimmerman.
remember. I wish
Yeah.
Walter Zimmerman would tune in, to be honest. So,
Next step.
well, hold on, the lighting. Can you turn the heat down just a little because we're going too slow? Would you just make sure like we can be seen? Because right now I feel like I'm very like
I can see you. I can see me.
I can okay.
Okay.
It might help to move the light.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Let me move this a little bit.
Yeah,
here.
like back, I think, or
Forward?
closer maybe.
Forward. I don't know if you want to get too close.
What, girl? I know I didn't have time, but come on now. Okay, so.
Okay, go.
Next is after you've been stirring frequently for 2 minutes, you add water, stirring until the broccoli is tender, so for 3 to 5 more minutes. So we're basically
Ooh.
just waiting to
How
make
much
sure.
more water? Just like a little sprinkle?
We're just 2 tablespoons.
Oh, a little sprinkle.
So I keep going back and forth from the ingredients to the directions here.
Okay.
But
I'm not gonna put the whole thing on.
wait, where? Oh, you just know. You like to
Yeah,
eyeball
I'm just
stuff?
gonna- yeah.
Okay. You don't follow like instructions. You don't follow like the
Yeah.
what is ingredients
Yeah,
to the T.
yeah.
Just you would. Okay.
Well, I mean, I kind of have an idea of how much a tablespoon and how much a teaspoon is.
Okay. Well, that makes one of us, so that's good.
Yeah.
So once this gets, you go back.
Okay.
Meanwhile, okay, so our next step, so now we need to start using the fork to scrape the squash from the shells. Let me move this
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Wait.
Like, I have to frequently stir the broccoli.
for 3 to 5 minutes. Can you grab me a fork though?
Right behind you.
Okay.
Right behind you. To the right.
Okay.
To the right.
Gotcha. Oh, this is like a huge fork. It's like perfect for this.
Yeah. So.
And we're gonna use this bowl to put that in once it's cooked.
Okay.
And eventually we're gonna need another bowl for
We got-
our
okay,
cheese
we
and
got
sauce.
bowls.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start scraping this. So this is our, in case you're just tuning in, I'm gonna go a little closer.
Okay, you go a little
Squeeze
closer,
by
but I
here.
gotta keep
You
stirring
gotta
my
keep
broccoli.
stirring. So here are our squash pieces that we're gonna be using as bowls, and they want us to scrape everything out from inside. And then we're gonna be filling it with all of our like broccoli and cheese mix and everything like that. So I'm just gonna scrape. Let me see if am I in your way down here? Or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I just kind of want to be able to capture this whole scraping of the. Because I've never done this, and I really don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, so remember we were so like confused on why it's called spaghetti? As I'm scraping this squash out, it literally is looking like noodles, like spaghetti noodles. Like, see that?
Oh my god, it's so,
So
weird.
yeah, so it's Johnny picked this this.
I actually thought it was spaghetti, like some kind of like noodle.
Right. So I went ahead and let Johnny pick the recipe of my mom's, and we went on her Facebook and went through a lot of them that she had shared and said things like, oh, this looks good. And on this particular one, she said something like, I cannot wait to make this, but What?
I remember listening.
Yeah, but I don't
intrigued.
think I'm not sure if she ever made it or not. So
Right.
if she didn't, then I'm so happy to do this to kind of like honor all of that. If she has, then that's good too. This is a really interesting one though, because when Johnny picked it, he was like, "Ooh, I love spaghetti." He was like, I mean, I can't have carbs, but it's cheat. Or he said something about cheat day.
Well, no, there's like always substitutions that
Oh,
you can
right.
actually get that doesn't have to be whole wheat. Like, you can get pasta that's made out of black beans or chickpea or like other like substitutions
Like
instead of
healthier
having
options,
to get
like
wheat.
actual noodles.
Gluten free.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was like, we'll get some gluten-free noodles, and so this is what it's looking like. It's looking really awesome. Like, it's looking like a bowl of noodles, but it's all just squash. So in the future, Johnny, if you ever want to make spaghetti, this is how you can make your noodles. You don't have to buy, you know what I mean?
Like I said, they can see us really well.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Yes.
There's enough light.
Oh shoot, we were supposed to de-seed these. Like,
Oh.
and there's a bunch of little seeds in here. Do you mind helping me?
Like,
Yeah.
well, I have to stir.
Oh, I think I was supposed to take the center out first, and, like some of these seeds out.
Okay, do that.
Okay. And
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
sure, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take the
Just-
seeds out.
Yeah, just like a little bit of that dark stuff in the middle,
Okay.
and then see all of this is your noodles. So next time you make spaghetti, Johnny, if you don't want to have to buy like the soybean noodles that you're talking about and all of
Yeah.
that, just use these as your noodles.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there's squash. Oh shoot! Look at my apron came off too. I didn't even know these matching aprons. I tell you, we went to the mall to look for these.
That's so cool though. Like, look at that. Like, you should show that to the camera. Like, that's like,
I
so
did.
cool.
I have.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it really looked so.
Like
we could-
noodly.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to just keep the noodles in there or take them out and put them in a pan and put them in with cheese, mix it all up, and then put them back in. Because
That wasn't part of the instructions.
well, actually, it's step number.
Oh.
It's step number 4. Is our next step. So
Okay.
I'll read those to you right now. Let me
Okay,
just.
well.
I'm having a little malfunction here.
Okay. Well, I gotta stir my broccoli, so.
Okay. So.
I don't want
Braids.
this- I
Let me
don't
get my
want
braids out of the picture there.
I'm gonna put this on low since it's been
Forever.
on there for a minute.
Right. How much
Yeah.
water did you add? Oh, you don't remember. You didn't measure it out. But
I
let me
did.
see.
I did 2 teaspoons.
Okay. And it kind of softened
mean,
that up.
yeah,
That's
just-
looking really good. Can you show that to
Right?
the camera? Actually, I'm gonna move this a little bit so we can fit. Like that. I know. Be careful. I don't know how many times I've accidentally spilled trying to do that, but it looks
Okay.
really appetizing. And I'm just trying to pick these
It
seeds.
basically just like softens and seasons.
Yeah. So what looks so good about it is the Okay.
Oh, you didn't take the seeds out.
Yeah. That one we'll get to. Oh, something I wanted to start doing with this channel is when I make a dish, make a plate and take it down to somebody, like whether it's a friend or
Like
somebody.
someone in need.
Exactly. So we'll
Yeah.
give that one with the seeds in it. So somebody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll eat that one. It's fine.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But sometimes when you're learning to cook, there are some mistakes.
You make along the way.
Like you burn it or so.
Well, good thing we're making 4 bowls.
Right, yeah. Wow, this does look, this literally, I could, like, look at these noodles. Let me show you one more time. Because, like, look at this, Johnny. Imagine, like a spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Like, it looks
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like spaghetti,
Yeah,
you know?
it really does. Yeah.
So, I'm so happy we found you an alternative for noodles. So, you can start making
Yeah.
your pasta dishes.
Absolutely.
Out of-
Absolutely.
And, Eddie actually told me about using squash to make noodles a long time ago.
Huh.
Not that he was crazy, but you know what? Like, this looks like spaghetti.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. So now.
Are they all? Oh, this is the one that had all the seeds in
Well, no, but that one needs to be broken up
it. A little more. Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's
next
the
is
next step?
step 4.
Step 4 is
With the
use a fork to scrape the squash from the shells into the bowl. Place.
Oh, okay. So we need to
place-
put all this in a bowl.
Oh. So there's a bowl.
We need one more bowl though.
Okay.
So that when it's done.
There's more bowls on there.
Okay. So
So, place the shells in a broiler-safe baking pan or on a baking sheet. Stir 3/4 cups of mozzarella, 2 tablespoons of Parmesan, the Italian seasoning, salt and pepper into the squash mixture.
Which will be this, right?
Yeah, which is the
Okay.
mixture. Yeah.
Okay.
Divide in between the shells. Top with the remaining 1/4 cup mozzarella and 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. That's a lot of fucking cheese in this shit.
Johnny, we can't
Oh,
come in here.
sorry, my bad.
What is this?
I'm your guest though, so.
Right. Well, I just don't want it to stop being live. You know what I mean?
Will it cut you off?
I don't know. I'm new to this. Somebody told me it would, but maybe not. I do follow this other girl live, and she cusses all the time. And they don't cut her. They don't cut her off.
They don't cut her.
But she also has like 17K followers on her lives.
Okay, bake on the lower rack for 10 minutes. Move to the upper rack. Turn the broiler up to high. Oh, there's a lot of.
It's a lot of steps.
There's a lot of steps to
It's
this.
stressful. It's
Yeah.
seriously, every week when I do this, I'm like confused. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I done yet?
Like,
You
it's
know?
not just throw it together and put it in the oven.
These
like,
are pretty intense recipes, you know.
yeah.
But like, so my mom, she liked them because she was seasoned. Like this was nothing for her.
Oh wait, I
She
forgot to
made
read the
her own.
comments. Sorry.
So easy.
Wow, that's cool. I need to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Those aprons are everything.
Yes, we really went everywhere looking for these aprons.
I love that I usually do a zucchini noodle. Oh,
Yeah, a zucchini.
okay.
So
Have you done
maybe-
that? A zucchini
I
noodle?
think that's what Eddie told me, zucchini or squash, but
But I need to try those, yeah.
I can't believe this is gonna be like legit spaghetti. I'm still stuck on that. Definitely try the zucchini, or we should definitely try the zucchini, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But try the squash if you haven't. I don't know who said that.
Corinne.
Oh, she's done that? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely try this squash one if you haven't. And it's actually called spaghetti squash, right?
Yeah, like the type of squash is called spaghetti squash.
Is that why, maybe? Or... Heck if I know, he said, right? Okay. Alright. I think I got these pretty much cleared out.
Okay.
And look at all those noodles.
Okay, and I have the broccoli on like really, really low since we're just letting
Like
it sit
lagging
there.
and
Yeah.
So
Since-
those four squashes made this many noodles here. So that's a lot. Like, it's really heavy for me to even hold up. Like, there's a lot of noodles in there. I don't know if you can see that. And from this point, Johnny, I'm literally so confused. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
So in the bowl it says, use a fork to scrape the squash from the shells into the bowl. So
Right.
boom, that's done.
Okay, cool.
Place the shells in a broiler-safe baking pan, which
We have this one.
that's
What
already
is
set
that
up.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this
Stir 3/4 cups of mozzarella. So that's
Okay.
now we have the
Yes.
cheese
Okay.
situation. And behind you there's cups like
I thought, like a bowl?
that one right. No, that one right.
This
Oh,
one?
no.
This one?
So we have to measure out.
Oh, you're right, the amount. All of a sudden you want to
Where'd
measure.
you-
Earlier,
You don't have a cup measure?
no, I have
Oh,
not
here.
seen a cup.
So this is a cup. This
Okay.
is 1 cup.
Okay.
And it says stir 3/4 cups of mozzarella.
All right.
So you have 2 mozzarella.
Different.
So
We're mixing the different
yeah,
brands.
put them
Okay.
together. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan, this is our Parmesan substitute.
We're using cheddar substitute. And do you have,
Italian seasoning, salt and pepper into the squash mixture. So here's our Italian seasoning. What were you saying?
I was gonna ask if you had for our what's supposed to be Parmesan, but we're using cheddar. Do you have the amount? It was
It
like.
says 2 tablespoons.
Do you have a tablespoon?
Right here.
Okay, cool. I was supposed
Let
to.
me see how much of the Italian seasoning now.
Okay.
3/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning.
Okay. And I was
So
supposed
that's a tablespoon.
to put cheese in with the noodles,
This
right?
is a teaspoon. What?
I was supposed to put the cheese in, though, right? Like insert it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Alright, let me get our
So now
Parmesan here.
I'm gonna put in the
Italian seasoning?
3/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning.
Is that what you're using there? 3/4?
This is a whole teaspoon, so I'm just gonna put it a little less than.
Do your math, boy. You got it. I could never do that because I don't even know like the difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon. I can never remember which one's bigger. And we're supposed to put it in with this.
Yes.
Oh, it looks good. You should
Okay.
do just a tiny bit more. It looks like that Italian seasoning is bomb. There you go. There you go. And then.
Okay, so we got all of our cheese, the Italian seasoning. Oh wait, we need salt and pepper though.
Okay.
And then salt and pepper.
Oh, and then we eventually mix it.
After we're done mixing it up, let's see, salt and pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt, a fourth a teaspoon of ground pepper. Let's just, you know what? Let's just do it feels right.
Two tastes.
Let's just do it feels right.
All right, girl.
here.
My hypertension there. My. Okay, that's good, girl. My blood. What's that called? My blood pressure is like
Your
telling me to
glycoma?
stop. No, my high blood pressure is like. But I'm pepper. You like pepper?
I love
I love pepper. Let's just do this one to
I
taste.
really
'Cause
feel like pepper really good.
just right.
Like in any situation.
Just add a little pep.
Yeah.
Little pepper. So I've got our mixture stirring here. This is what it's looking like with the cheese, our pepper, our Italian seasoning.
The zucchini squash situation.
Right, it's looking really, really good actually. So this is all mixed up. I know the lighting's bad, but this is our mixture.
Okay.
All right. Now, what is our next step here? Let's see.
After I'm mixing it, it says divide in
Into
between
the
the
bowls.
shells
Okay.
and top with the remaining fourth cup of mozzarella and 2 tablespoons of mozzarella. So after we're done putting that
Put
back
cheese
into
on
the
top.
bowls, basically just
More
add
cheese.
cheese on top.
So when do we put the broccoli and everything?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, like when do we put that? Is it kind of like we're layering the little shells? I'm turning this up just a little to make sure
It doesn't mean, oh. That's weird. It doesn't mention,
I
it
know,
doesn't
like-
mention the broccoli ever.
Right, like
It doesn't mention the broccoli ever again.
like
but I
why
think-
did we make that, right?
Yeah, I think that goes into the
Oh,
mixture.
we mix it all together.
Yeah, that goes into the
Oh,
mixture.
okay, that sounds good. So let's go ahead and just get that mixed. There you go. Look at you. You do this sometimes? You go live?
You know,
Okay.
just comes natural.
Nice. So, maybe use the wooden spoon to mix it all together.
Oh, okay. And then this is what's actually gonna go into
Inside
the
the
bowl.
bowls, and then we're gonna bake those for, I think it was like, like 10 minutes, more, maybe more.
No, I think it's longer than 2 minutes.
Oh. There was something that said something about 10 minutes, I thought.
Oh.
No.
But I think I'm glad we added all the broccoli now
Oh,
because
that's looking incredible.
it's a lot of fucking. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
There's a lot of this squash situation happening
The
here.
spaghetti, yeah. And it
Yeah.
makes it so, this is like a really colorful dish, right?
And healthy. I feel like this is going to be really healthy and tasty at the same time.
Exactly. And like super filling, you know, like real like hearty.
Honestly, I think it's so cool that it's going into this like shell thing.
I'm excited. And then like we can eat the
Cool.
shell, right?
I mean, if you want to, but
I don't know. That's a question I have for the live right now is
would you eat the bowl?
like would you eat I mean I would if I, you know, I'm hungry sometimes, but is it safe to eat? I'm guessing yeah, it's just the skin. It should be safe.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know what happens if we end up in the ER later or something.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I don't want to speak that on us.
True.
So let me show. Oops, I just want squash all over.
Did we?
Oh, did we turn that off? Turn off the burner.
Turn off the burner. I'm trying to turn on the oven before 50.
Okay, but we gotta turn off the burner too, though.
Yeah, it's been on.
Oh, but the gas is still on. See? Okay, cool.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't want to like put
Burn
carbon.
the house down.
I have an electric stove at home, so it's a lot different. So here is our mixture. This is what's gonna go inside of our shells, which I still am unsure if they're edible or not, if we can eat the shell. But if we can, I'm gonna take the whole bowl and just like take a bite out of the bowl. I think, you know. Johnny will probably use a fork and eat it like spaghetti, but I'm just gonna go all in. So we're preheating our oven to 450 degrees, and we're on step like 5-ish, which is bake on the lower rack for 10 minutes, and then move to the upper rack, and
Jessica just joined.
okay. Hey Jessica, thanks for joining. We are making our spaghetti.
Spaghetti squash lasagna broccolini.
Right, and
Yeah.
so So far, we've scraped out our squash with a fork to make our noodles. We put them in a bowl. We added our broccoli, which we had sauteed with some seasonings. We're getting ready to put our mixture into our bowls, and then put those in. Add a little cheese, and then put those in the oven. But unfortunately, our instructions did get cut off a little bit. I gotta come over here. I can't.
Yeah, I think the lighting's really better for your center right there.
Okay.
Okay.
So it just says, like, step 5 says, bake on the lower rack for 10 minutes and then move to the upper rack. Turn the broiler to high and broil. So have you ever broiled anything?
No, I
Okay,
never
so I also learned this like a few lives ago. So the broiler is at the bottom. So I think it's like a whole different setting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the broiler.
So I mean, what do you do on top with like the knobs and stuff?
I don't know, but I smell gas.
Well, that's because we just turned off the gas
Okay.
thing.
Let me check and see if the bottom is hot. Maybe somebody knows like how to use a broiler.
Jessica said then eat the bowl.
Oh, then if you want to eat the bowl, right? Like,
Yeah, just eat the bowl.
forget it.
Okay.
So it feels hot to me. Does this? But I think that's where we want to stick it because it says bake on the lower rack for 10 minutes and then move to the upper rack. Turn the broiler to high. Broil, watching carefully until the cheese starts bubbling.
Oh,
So at some point we need to put it in this broiler, but to me this broiler has 2 levels. Yeah, let me see this little mitt here. I want to show you something. So, like, it says to put it in the top first for 10 minutes. See the top rack?
Yeah.
And then move it down to the bottom because this bottom.
That ain't gonna fit, Lulu.
No?
No.
Is this a rack down here though? Let me see. Yeah. So I'm gonna set this up here real quick.
Okay.
So I think what we might need to do is use these as the pans and put foil on. Yeah. Do you have foil?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is so awesome that like we're learning this together because this is like I know that from watching my mom. You know, she would put like some steak. She would broil a lot of when she would do steak. If she didn't barbecue, she would use the broiler, and she did kind of teach me a little bit about the broiler because I would watch and I'd be curious. Yeah, we're doing it right now. I don't know why. So let me get the pans out for you to do that, and then we gotta fill these up with the mixture too.
Oh, right.
We'll put our cheese on top, and then we'll put them in the old broiler.
Okay, put them in the old broiler. Actually, before you put that on there, though, I think we have some hot plate situation.
Okay.
Just
Oh, those are nice.
pop that on there.
Yeah, nice. And then maybe a couple down because it's really hot.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of work.
Girl, when I'm done with these, I'm like exhausted and I have all these dishes to wash afterwards. Do you mind moving that
Oh,
out of the way?
yeah.
And then also, I'm gonna use this little hot pad thing on that side of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, do you mind helping me also fill up those little bowls? Here. You're tired? You act like we went to the beach and rollerbladed all day long.
day.
All day. And my rollerblade was not working, my wheels were not spinning. So I couldn't understand
And I was like, oh my god, this girl needs to get it together.
Right.
Like,
He was like
why?
flying. He was so far ahead of me, he left me like 9 blocks back. And I was like, Johnny, but this is how I was rollerblading at the beach, because my wheels weren't moving. Like Johnny was rollerblading like this. Like he was like
just cruising.
looking
Just
like
like
so
literally
cool.
just cruising.
Yeah, and I was rollerblading behind him like
And I would be like, where is she?
but
Like,
it was
why?
because my wheels were not moving, I'm telling you. And then we got back to the car, and I did the whole like test of the wheels. Like I took mine and I like went like that, and like they just nothing happened. They just stayed in like they were super glued almost.
Yeah.
And then I did it with Johnny's, and I was like one time, and
You're
then
like
went for
gliding.
like
For,
for-
gliding through it.
how long do you think the wheels were like rolling?
Probably about at least a good 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, they were just like, and mine were like
Yeah.
stuck. So it was. We're both really tired though from rollerblading for sure.
I mean, it was an experience.
It was such a good time. It was so worth it, even though mine weren't working. I was like, oh, like struggling. It was
Honestly, this is so
so
freaking
good, right?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Oh, I wanted to ask you if you have like spray, like pan.
Yep.
Because I don't know if we. Do you think?
Cabinet right there.
Okay, cool. Do you think?
So you can do that.
No. What I was gonna say is, do you think we need to spray it since it's on
Yeah,
foil?
absolutely.
I don't know if the foil like.
Absolutely. To the right?
To the right.
Este.
Yeah. Got it.
And then I think
What kind of spray is
let's
this?
move the bowls over and then add the cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, then again, do we want like burnt melted cheese in the oven, or should we just do it on there and then we're
Oh, I see what
Alright. We're using just a little non-GMO, a healthier choice canola oil as our substitution pan spray.
you're saying. I'm just gonna sprinkle all 3 cheeses on top.
Oh, okay. So we're using mozzarella and cheddar. This particular recipe actually calls for Parmesan, but we didn't want like all the salt and the milk and everything since we're substituting, so we decided to choose a cheddar because to me, it was really important to get like flavor. Like, you know, Parmesan has like a flavor, so we agreed on this cheddar because cheddar does have like a nice kind of like, especially I think this is like a sharp cheddar, so it has like some flavor. But you could at home put Parmesan on
Oh my
top.
god,
It's
this
looking
looks
bomb, right?
so
It's
good.
looking bomb.
Ah,
So
this is good.
let's get them moved over. This is our top rack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will just let me show you guys what this looks like. So imagine if this was cooked and all this cheese was melted and everything.
Oh my god, that's
Like,
so freaking
And you've got all your little spaghetti noodles in there, which are actually squash, and your cheese, your broccoli, your seasoning. Look, my mouth is literally watering over this one. So we'll just put them on here like this.
Yeah.
And I think I'm literally when it's done, I'm gonna lift it up and just like, but I don't know yet. I might try to be a lady. Might try to be a lady and use it for it.
No.
Just for the live.
Just for the live.
So the thing is, when we stick this in here for 10 minutes,
Okay.
what are we gonna do while we wait for it to cook? We've got to figure out something like maybe like, you know, because I want to stay live, right? So that we can let everybody know how wonderful
Yeah,
it
we
turned
didn't really
out.
think that part.
We
through.
didn't, and we did talk about it at one point, but we didn't get that far.
Right, I think
so.
it said timer, so you're putting it in,
Okay.
and it's for 10 minutes, right?
Right. On the top shelf.
Top shelf, 10 minutes.
Shoot, it's heavy.
Let me know when.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
So we're in the broiler here, top shelf.
And start.
Start 10 minutes.
I mean, what we should do
little
is
cleaning up,
clean up
right?
and have a little
Drink.
drink, but also like conversation. Like tell me about Ridgecrest. Tell me about
Okay.
your cooking show. Tell me about.
Got you. Well, first of all, since I've been working so closely with you about the cooking show and all of the ideas you've given me and the like, what's that like criticism, like but good criticism, feedback, has really given me. First of all, it's really inspired me, but it's given me like a lot of ideas of which direction I want to move the channel in.
Yeah.
And so some of those ideas are like what I mentioned earlier is every meal, because it's important to me that this has like a purpose, not just honoring my mom, but something that I know my mom would be happy about is somehow like helping. You know, she always wanted to help this and that. So I'm thinking out of these big dishes that I've been making, I can't finish them all in 1 week. I share with my roommate, but there's still some left. So like I want to give somebody, like last week I gave a friend from Facebook who had commented he wanted to try it. So I took some over to him to like a bowl of it, like a Tupperware bowl, pretty full bowl. Sorry, those dishes are like, you know, super loud. I'm like over here like trying to scream. So yeah, like giving some away is very important to me. So that's one like kind of different route. Just
Sorry.
Never mind, never mind.
No, but okay, but my comment
Yeah, go for it.
behind you is the trash.
Okay. What's up?
My comment was gonna be, you know what, this is really cool that you're doing it in a kitchen that's other than yours.
Right, that's
So
another
maybe
change.
when you go back to Ridgecrest and you have these guest appearances,
do it in their kitchen.
maybe do it in their kitchen. That way you're not always doing it in the same kitchen. That kind of just like
Spices
mixes
it up,
things
mix
up,
it
makes it a little more
yeah.
interesting for your viewers, because that way you're always not in the same kitchen.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it gives them, I don't know, something different
to look at, definitely.
And then you can do the whole like different.
like the whole matching apron,
Yeah.
like each
Do
side.
the different-
Yeah.
Do the different aprons.
Right. Definitely. And
This thing,
no,
you know what?
I know.
For $14, this is not holding up.
for real. Here, let me help you. So no, you're so right though. Like I'm gonna move this whole thing over a little bit. So basically, that is another change. Is I plan to always have a guest speaker, because not only have I had viewers kind of like ask me, can I be on your channel? Like that would be like they literally messaged me like outside of watching.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then like, hey, I know how to do this. Can I help you? If you ever need help,
Right,
like,
because they see you struggling.
well, you know, like you're struggling with your apron. So, boy, every time I talk, you get doing those dishes though. Like I'm struggling to get these words out right now because over all of your dishes. So,
Go on.
how about? Okay, so I have like at
Let
least
them know.
I have like at least like 6 people that want to come and like be a co-host on the show on the Cooking Live. So.
Okay.
Incorporating a co-host is definitely a change I'm going to be making, and Johnny has a great idea to like use their kitchen if I can while they're there. But the main reason is because I really have a hard time reading the comments. Like I see David left a comment regarding
Shoot.
literally I need to go get my glasses so I can help you with the comments.
Oh, okay.
So and my drink. So that is just one of the changes, but I have about 4 or 5 different routes I'm going to be taking this channel. Let me go get my glasses.
Oh, he said to tie a knot instead of like redoing the little strap thing. Like just tie a knot, which actually you did. I noticed that.
Okay. What did you say? Let me get that. What?
No, he said to tie. He said to tie a knot instead.
Go to the camera. Sorry. Because I want to like make sure I like do this like a slip knot for you so that like I do it right. You know what I mean? And the light, not the camera, but the light. So it's kind of like the belt you let me borrow. You know, these little slip knots. Yeah, you're right. These suck. What the heck?
I know.
Okay, these are like. Oh, I got it though. I got it. You
Just
gotta go,
tie a knot.
Johnny, you gotta go back under. There, see? That's not going anywhere.
Alright.
I should do mine.
Okay.
So, definitely guest appearance, and then different kitchens, and then my goal with this channel is to take all of these recipes, and they're all from different areas. Some are like passed down to my mom, some are located on the internet, some are her actual just like recipes, but I want to put them in one actual book. And I know there's going to be a lot of copyright issues with this, but as long as I get permission from each, if I could find whoever owns the recipe, I want to make an actual cookbook called My Mother's Menu, and then be able to give it as gifts, sell it as like retail, because it's a really good collection actually. My mom had like really good taste with all of these recipes, and then telling the story behind it of like the fact that I've cooked each and every one of these recipes, why I decided to cook them.
How they turned out.
Right, exactly. How this one's gonna turn out, like I don't know.
Yeah.
But since I have my glasses now, I wanted to make sure there's no new comments. And then how much time do we have left on this timer here?
Click on the side button.
Okay. So you're gonna have to help me, Johnny.
It should like when you. It should.
Oh. Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah. Oh look, use your apron. These 15.
Oh, is that what they're for?
Yeah, boy.
3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes
3.5
left.
minutes.
Okay.
3.5 minutes.
And I have like so many other changes that I've decided to make for this channel, which I'm super excited about, but they're not really like coming to me right now. But I'll be letting everybody know on like Facebook, Instagram. Also, you know, I will be uploading this particular live to the YouTube channel and editing a lot of it out. You know, like Johnny back there eating his guac. I'll probably like edit that out. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm just kidding. But I do like try to edit things out and then upload it to my YouTube channel. And so the YouTube channel is My Mother's Menu. So if you haven't already like checked that out and subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get more subscribers right now.
How many other dishes have you done other than like?
This is my 7th time doing a live with all of my mom's recipes. So yeah, this is number 7, and every time I'm getting more and more comfortable. Like with the kitchen, can you tell? Like I feel. I mean, besides. Besides, like...
She said, can you tell?
I mean, like, besides the measurements, because I really do struggle with measurements, and actually, like, a little history with Johnny and I here, is we met in, was it the 7th grade, I'd say?
8th grade.
8th grade.
8th grade.
And, Johnny was the, well, we really met in the 8th grade, and then we became, like, besties in the 9th grade. And Johnny was the president of, the entire high school, right?
Vice president.
Well, close enough. So, not just anybody could be the president of the
Boroughs, like I think anybody could, but.
Well, I was very impressed that he was the president of our high school. So, anyways, this just goes to say that he's like very, very smart, really brilliant. So I needed help in algebra in the 9th grade, and he became my tutor. And, yeah, and he helped me out, and he really did teach me a lot.
You literally would
every
come to
Tuesday,
my house.
I would go to his house
You'd
every
come to my
Tuesday.
house, and I would tutor you.
In his room for like hours.
Oh my god, that makes me sound like such a nerd.
No, you. I mean, so you're just really smart, you know.
Yeah.
And so measurements come a little easier to Johnny, and what he doesn't know, he just kind of wings it.
Honestly, I never felt like I was that smart. I just felt like you just were like, I need help.
Wait, I said, so, no.
I was like, alright, I guess so.
So, it's just kind of like, you know, you were an artist, like you drew and painted, and you just had a lot of knowledge in a lot of different areas. So he's always kind of like
extracurricular activity.
Right, yeah, like, you know, sports, like basketball.
No, that was you.
No, didn't you play basketball?
No, Bobo.
Oh, soccer.
I didn't do
yeah,
sports.
So
I don't do sports.
well, so so his extracurricular activities involve more like didn't you hike a lot? No hiking. Just he did a little bit of exercise. Sometimes he goes to the gym, sometimes, but it was more like.
Okay, we're ready.
Timer. Okay,
you can cut it right there.
Right.
You can cut that part out actually altogether.
Oh, you want
when
me?
you do your edits, you just fucking cut that part out.
Oh my goodness, Johnny, I can't with you right now. So we don't know how long we're supposed to put these in the bottom shelf. But I think we can actually just. Ooh, look at them. Let's like show.
Wait.
Let's show the live what it's looking like.
Ooh,
They're almost.
she broiled.
They're almost burnt.
She broiled.
Wait, be careful, because I don't want to burn anything.
We're supposed to put it in for another amount,
10,
right?
yeah. It's asking for 10 more minutes. Or tell the cheese bubbles. It says. So it's looking like.
Almost bubbly.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Little,
I don't know. Should we lower the temperature?
Well, it said to watch it carefully once
Watch
you move
it carefully, yeah.
Once you move it to the bottom, so.
Okay, so
And
move it to
since
the
already-
bottom.
What? Oh.
Okay, yeah, we gotta watch it.
Okay.
Why don't we do it for a little less time then?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
But we'll watch it.
we will very carefully actually.
Very carefully watch it.
Yeah, because it minutes. Yeah. So
Okay.
this broiler like cooks everything on high. It's like has a lot of like voltage kind of maybe.
Yeah.
So
okay, so I put the timer on.
For a couple minutes.
Oh no, I put it on 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so.
and then we'll just keep looking at it, and then pretty soon we are going to taste this and
I
let you
think
guys
like
know.
maybe every 2 minutes we should just check on it to make sure it's
Just
not getting
kinda-
a little too overcooked.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He's just really brilliant, so yeah. And we didn't even use this one because
I don't know why you did that one.
yeah, I didn't realize the other one would fit in the bottom rack.
Okay.
I'm super excited to taste this. Do you have a couple plates and a fork and everything somewhere? I can grab them if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to grab my drink. I was gonna make so that I can like have something to wash it down.
I already done had my
Oh,
drink.
shit, you had like 4 of them, didn't you?
Well,
Well,
no.
not to put you on blast, sorry.
I just think, cooking's an experience and might as well
Enjoy it.
enjoy it.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that too because, my mom did tell me before she passed away to have fun in this world,
And whatever you do.
in whatever I do. So those were basically her last words to be, to make this like that much more intimate.
Enjoyable.
So that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm trying to have fun, and Johnny is definitely having fun with this little drink.
But I also think that you're learning a lot about like
cooking,
and measurements and like
cameras, and live and internet, and
Yeah.
social, all of that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree too. Let's move this back.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Alright, well, let's see here.
So I'm gonna go grab my drink. If you can read the comments, and then we can check on the broiler. Right
Oh,
after.
so, okay, she's having some wine while
Oh.
watching our channel. Absolutely, I'm having a little tequila margarita, 12%.
Yeah, what kind of drink is that?
I don't know, I got it from Bonds. It's lime tequila margarita, cut water.
Cut water.
But the reason why I got it is because it's 12.5% alcoholic
Is that a lot?
per vol. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like twice as much as normally you could get.
Okay, so it's
It's doing its job.
Okay, so there's these drinks I keep trying to tell you about that everybody's drinking. Oh, White Claw. Have you heard of that?
Ooh, headache.
Oh, really?
Headache in a fucking can.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
that's what you were asking me if I drink, and I was like, well, I try not to drink because it adds like calories and sugar and everything. And I was like, but if I do, I've been trying to do these drinks that everybody else is drinking. I can't
Yeah.
remember
No,
what
I mean
they're
you're right though. It's like it's not a lot of like calories or sugar,
called. Like
whatever.
nutrients.
Something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, these
But
aren't. They're not bubbling yet at all. So we can,
Put it in. Yeah.
definitely, yeah. A few more, at least a few more minutes.
Okay, yeah, that's good. There's still 3 minutes left on there, so.
Okay, cool. And I was gonna grab a couple forks for us, just in case. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna-
ate all that guac?
Well, are we gonna need like a minute for it to cool down? Or?
We're gonna need a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
But during this time while we're waiting for these to cook, in the future I plan to like also work on something I've done it in the past, like a brownie, like a dessert, or Johnny.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Johnny and I were talking about like maybe making like a little mixed drink, and looking.
Right, something quick that's like in between
While we're
while
waiting for things to
something's
bake.
baking.
Yeah. And we actually, when we were on my mom's Facebook today, like we found a lot of mixed drinks. They were like, did you see that?
Your
Like,
mom posted mixed drinks?
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
see
really?
those?
No.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought I was showing them to you.
No.
So basically.
Honestly, I didn't know your mom drank that much.
What? Are you
I'm from
girl,
Girl.
I hope somebody who knows my mom is watching this. And it looks like Brookie is watching. Say what's up. Thank you for watching. Yeah, no, my mom, 5 o'clock came. She had that wine.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Captain Morgan.
While she was
tequila-
cooking?
While
I
she was
love that.
doing
That's
a lot of-
inspiring, actually.
I cannot believe you did not know that my mom,
Mm-mm.
like, more like in our adult lives, I'd say, But
Oh, okay.
she had a drink or two every now and then,
Okay.
for sure.
Alright.
So yeah, she did have some mixed drinks on her Facebook. She had like a Kahlua one. It sounds really good. So and
Oh
then,
my god.
right?
Kahlua? No, I'm just saying, like, when we were in high school, though, do you
Stealing
remember
her
having to, like,
Kahlua?
still, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
and going in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's So that'll be a fun one to make with the Kahlua,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I still like Kahlua. Like
Mudslide, right? Wasn't that what it's
yeah,
called?
mudslide. We used to
Mudslide.
always do the mudslides. Yeah, and actually, I remember Melissa Paris came over, and maybe she's watching this. Maybe she's watching this later, like a rebroadcast. But yeah, and I introduced her to the old Kahlua up in the cabinet because that was at the time like the only alcohol that was at her house, and
Yeah. And we felt like it was like
We
the
were,
shit. Like,
We were drunks.
Yeah.
we would make
Well,
a
because
little...
honestly, getting into jacuzzi with that,
Yep,
lit.
that was lit. We should do that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I should get an Airbnb next time. We should go in the hot tub, huh? Drink a mudslide, right?
Yeah.
So let me check on these, but we're gonna incorporate. I plan to incorporate like whether it's a mixed drink or a dessert or something during this downtime, so that instead of just like talking your guys' ear off, we could actually be like working, moving. Johnny's staying busy with the guac over there, but me on the other hand, I feel like I'm just talking your ear off. I'm trying to see these.
Oh, wait, that's the timer. We'll
Oh
check on it.
yeah, let me see this. Okay.
You better check it.
All right. Let's see. It's not boiling yet. It's like doesn't even look melted. It looks like it like stopped cooking.
It looks melted for sure. It's just not bubbling.
Okay.
But also, this could be a reason why we're using substitutes and not
True.
what it actually calls for.
Right. It's not like real cheese.
And this fake cheese
Oh
might
my
not react the same
Yeah,
way.
right. That's such a good point. So let's just
Yeah.
take them out and eat them because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like I'm getting hungry and I know you are with that guac over there. So.
Yeah. So
All right. Let's. Do you know what I do with those hot pots?
right there.
And then also after I get it out, I'm thinking we should move it so they can really see.
Get a little close up.
Right.
Okay.
Like maybe
How much closer do you want to be?
probably about like
Oh my god.
right there. Okay. All right, back her up. Sorry.
She can't even.
Okay, here we are.
All right.
Wow, these look incredible though. Okay. That's so funny.
Okay.
All right.
Oven on.
Okay, let me turn the oven off over
Oven
here.
off.
Because we gotta save on our gas bill.
Kitchen bill.
Right. And let's dig in. Which one do you want?
I'm gonna go with the less burnt one.
Okay, we'll give the burnt one to somebody else. to try.
Well, no, actually
I'm
this
just
one.
I actually like burnt stuff. I'm gonna read see what this comment says. Like only. Okay. She was always drinking. Yeah, my mom, you know.
Oh my god.
She
said she was always drinking.
I think so. Yeah, I couldn't
Really?
really read it because that's like a hard angle to read.
I don't really remember, I guess.
Which one should I do? This one?
I think you should do.
I do like
This one.
burnt. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, I think
idea.
you should do that one.
Okay.
This smells so fucking good. I'm sorry, I keep cussing.
No,
but
it's don't even worry about it. It's just a lot of.
it's I got it expressed.
It,
with
right, it does.
filling.
It smells delicious. It
Yeah,
really
it
does.
smells really, really good.
Let me move this over. I agree, and it's gotta cool down. This
This
is a
is
little
like
bit-
actually really cool to like do the whole baking and then get to experience it.
exactly
'Cause
right.
last time I saw your fucking show,
Right.
that nacho
Looks so
situation
good.
looks
Okay,
so
that's
good.
what's up.
Even Josh and I were watching it, and I wanted to try all four
The
different ones, even though I don't eat meat or cheese.
Right.
It
right.
looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they all look so good, and then.
Mm.
What my hopes are is that anybody that is watching the live or watching the rebroadcast
Yeah.
will try it. Like that, when somebody actually makes one of these recipes themselves and says, "Oh my gosh, I tried your Dorito chicken casserole and it was so good," or something like that, that's gonna be my moment of like celebration. That's gonna be like,
That's like
I
inner
actually-
satisfaction.
right, like I actually made an impact
Yeah.
because somebody was moved to try this. Like it actually looked that good or whatever. So.
Right.
We're just stirring up our spaghetti noodles with our broccoli and cheese mixture
Oh
here.
my god, it smells.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
I'm actually super
But I'm
proud.
too afraid to try right now because it seems like it's really hot. but-
Exactly. And I'm
Yeah.
so proud that we actually were able to do this right now. Like, it seemed when I was looking at those steps earlier at the beach and everything, I was like, oh
Are we
my
gonna
gosh, this is
do
going to be a
this?
disastrous
Yeah.
live. I'm going to have
Yeah.
to delete this live. Never. This is, I hope nobody watches, even
Yeah.
though low-key, I want so many people to watch these. Every
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and let me show you guys
So
what
good.
this is looking like now that it looks
Okay.
like spaghetti
Yeah.
inside of a bowl.
Do a little close up
Like a squash
situation.
bowl. Let me get it looking like just right. Ooh, and I'm gonna take a photo during this time too. So that, oh I can.
Ah,
Do you mind taking a photo? And then sending it to me?
Okay, yeah.
That way I can post it. It smells, I think it's the Italian seasoning. What do you think? Does it smell so good? Or do you think it's just
I think
all-
it's the cheeses,
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
Like, there's cheeses.
And the
just-
squash, like you don't really know what squash tastes like. You wanna put them together or no?
Oh,
Or what do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
There you go. Nice.
Do a little close up. Do a little close up for you. Okay.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
That one looks so much better. It looks like, let me see if I could go from this angle over here. I better bring my glasses in case there is a new comment. I hope there is because I really enjoy hearing anything anybody has to say about all of these recipes because it just inspires me like that much more. But, here we go. And the music stops. I was trying to like, and while I'm over here, it says, David said that it looks delicious, guys. Thanks, David. I cannot wait to let you know how it tastes. It looks like it's almost cooled down. I still see a little steam, but like, this dish is so dope. Like, you picked such a dope dish to make, and I'm not surprised that my mom like shared this on her Facebook and was like, "Oh, this is dope," because my mom had an eye for,
honestly, the fact that your mom posted it and we're remaking it is kind of like we get to experience it for her, even if she. I don't know if she made it or not. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if she made it or not, but the fact that we're experiencing it because she posted it is kind of cool.
Yeah. So, should we do like the, have you ever seen, what's it called, like those dogs and they have like that piece of noodle, like Land Before Time, or no, what is that movie called? You know.
Something in the tram.
Yeah, lady, remember
You
that? Oh my
guys
gosh,
called
last night. Oh my gosh. Some lady, I know we're not supposed to cuss on here, but some lady, she was like kind of out of her mind down there in downtown San Diego. She looked me dead in the eyes and I was wearing shorts.
She looked you up and down, though.
Yeah, and in the and then at the end she like got right in my face, kind of, and she was like, "Tramp." Like, she called me a tramp, like because I was wearing shorts and boots.
Booty shorts and boots.
Something like that, but like she literally called me a tramp. So, are you ready?
Bon appetit.
Right.
Mm.
I'm about to cuss. Like that is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Like I feel like I could eat 2 of these.
Wow, that's
this
a
is
lot
so
of
good.
A
Flavor.
lot of flavor, but also I like the whole like spaghetti like
No.
stringy thing happening.
It's kind of like an angel hair pasta, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what.
That's good.
Right, and I don't know what that bite is. It's like a little bite of. Oh, I think it's the
See,
red peppers.
this is why you know, using non-dairy cheese as a substitute
Right.
still tastes fucking good. Like this tastes good.
And. Mmm.
With the broccoli.
The texture,
Mhm.
like yeah. And
Yeah.
I can't wait to eat the bowl later
Oh.
because it's gonna have all that flavor like absorbed.
You do you, boo boo.
I'm gonna try it
You do you.
just
This
for
is
the
good, though.
vibe.
I mean, I think you're just gonna watch us eat.
Because we can't stop this live right now because it is so good. And you know what's so good about this too is like the shell is really crispy. So like texture wise, it's like for being in the
I
burger.
mean,
Alright, let
I
me.
mean, it's been baked, so it's been sanitized.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mmm.
Yeah. Don't eat the shell. Don't eat the bowl.
Wow, that is
Like-
so good though.
I feel like I broke a tooth back there. Like it's
Is it
very
hard?
It's like hard and then it's like rubbery. Like I would not advise eating it.
Yeah, I think the bowl's just for literally being a bowl.
Okay. Right. Yeah. No. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm actually gonna spit the bowl out because I had to, Johnny, because I couldn't get it to chew up. Like,
Oh, okay.
if I would have tried to swallow
Yeah, I don't
it,
think you're supposed to eat it.
yeah, no,
I mean, I'm sure it is
I gotta spit
edible.
it out.
It's not gonna kill you, but
it would not chew
why
up.
would you eat the bowl?
Yeah. It just to me seemed like it would have some flavor, but it ain't worth it. That ain't it.
The flavor in this though?
Right.
Wow.
I'm telling you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised myself.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make this? You think you're gonna make this more often?
Um,
On your own?
I'll be honest. It is, it is a process.
Okay.
So
You
kind of
wanna
like one of
learn?
those things where it's gonna be like, I have to really be like dedicated to the cause and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this for someone that hasn't experienced it.
Mhm.
Let me make this for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I get it. It would seem like a process because we were very unprepared and we didn't really know what we were doing getting into it. We went into it kind of blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
But
I saw the picture and I was like, That's the one.
She said, I want me some spaghetti and garlic bread.
Yeah.
But if you really think about it, like, if you know what you're doing, just like cut them in half, step by step. You know what you're doing already. I really feel like this was a pretty quick, like sauteing up the broccoli, all of that. I feel like this could be done a lot.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not like that difficult. It's just, I guess, yeah, my first time doing it, like, yeah.
It felt really involved, but at the end of the day, it's like chopping up a little broccoli, mincing up some garlic.
Honestly, making it together though was also part of the experience. You know, like if I was gonna do it again, I'd probably want to do it with somebody helping me do it. That way it didn't feel like a chore. That way it felt like we're gonna make it together and we're gonna experience the end result
the process
together.
And then you know, maybe making something like this with like the kids might be nice because to me the coolest part was scraping out this the squash, right? Because I had no clue that was gonna happen. Like other people who might cook often or are more experienced with like vegetables would be like, well, yeah, what do you think? You know. But for me, like, I had no clue it was going to make noodles. Like, that's just so, I think kids would really enjoy doing that. Making their own little noodles out of squash, you know? So kids, couples, whatever, can make these together, and it would be a lot of fun. I know for me personally, I do plan to make this for myself, even with the substitutes. We were talking today about, like, a healthier lifestyle. And maybe with these recipes, I am going to, because here's the thing, like, I never ate a lot of cheese as it was. I started making these recipes. Boy, I'm telling you, it is like, then add another layer of cheese. Now just add a pound. And then, and then, like, and I've never...
artery.
Right, and, like, I've never eaten like that. Honestly, Donnie, like, I know the seriousness of too much salt, too much, you know? But when I'm making these recipes, I'm like, dang, Mom, like, what? Like, I can't believe she, you know, I'm surprised, but, it's like messing with me, like, because when I eat it, or when I make it, it's enough for like a week. So I'm eating it all day, every day too. And I'm
like
just introducing,
lunch, dinner,
right. And I'm introducing all these new ingredients into my body that I'm not used to. So I'm really glad that we did this together and that you wanted to use the substitutes because you introduced
healthier substitutions,
and how to, because I wanted to follow everything directly, but even down to measuring, and I did that mostly so like anybody viewing who wanted to make it would, but if they get the point that hey, it calls for this, but I'm just going to do this, that's all that matters. But I was following it by book, and it was really stressing me out because I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know what this, like, you know, but
teaspoon, tablespoon.
But watching you just put a little water or a little whatever makes me feel more comfortable to do that myself, and then also adding substitutions like. I think I'm gonna start doing that on the.
On that note, I feel like I can taste the pepper, and I love that.
Yeah,
I think we add a little bit extra pepper.
Yeah, I feel like I can definitely taste the pepper too.
Yeah.
And
it's all about personal preference too.
In real life, like real cooking, you know. But for this, I was being whatever. But you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's too
like always going by the book. I don't think that necessarily is for everyone.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah, I'm really glad that I experienced tonight with you because I'm going to be a little more relaxed, and I'm going to also add substitutions because that was a problem that I was trying to figure out how to solve. Was a lot of this stuff is stuff I don't eat like hard, you know, but I'm eating it because I'm making it for the channel. I'm not about to waste it. I don't have that many people to give it away to, you know. You
made 4 pans of whatever last time. Like that's a lot of nacho lasagna.
Right.
Situation.
And day 2, my stomach was like, girl, this can't be happening. So I had to give it away. I did this, you know. So with the substitutions, it might be a little easier on my stomach because, as you were telling me at the grocery store, the benefits of eating all of these substitutes and like I guess like disadvantage of eating the real stuff, like the dairy, the negative effects of it, really made me feel like, oh my gosh, I really do need to be switching.
Yeah, like what are you putting into your body? Like it matters. Everything that you put into your body affects you in some way, shape, or form on a molecular level or
So yeah, this was really eye-opening, and I plan to switch to a more healthier choice substitute.
I'm glad to that.
So I'm done for now. I'm gonna save this for later. We're gonna sit there.
I'm gonna finish mine.
Okay, we're gonna watch some Netflix, and then probably in like you know, probably in about maybe like 2 hours, I'm gonna finish this because have something to eat during the Netflix. And Johnny's almost done. He really enjoys it.
Honestly,
so,
like, I can't stop.
Right,
It's
I kind
really
of feel that
good.
way too, but I'm actually full.
Oh.
So, yeah. Well,
Okay.
thank you to everybody who tuned in to watch this live, whether you're watching a live broadcast, or you're watching a rebroadcast, or you're watching it later on YouTube. I just want to say thank you so much. I wouldn't want to do any of this without you guys watching, because I really
And being
appreciate
inspired.
I really appreciate the comments, and just know in the future, if you want to comment, feel free, because I will have a co-host. I already have my next co-host. I have like 3 co-hosts lined up right now, but like my next one's gonna be Christina Padilla, who is watching live now and commenting. Who else do I have? There was somebody else that really wanted to do this. My sister Shelly. I don't know if she can tune in. Shelly really wants.
Yeah.
We wanted to make one of her recipes, because she taught me how to make it at 14.
Oh my
and
god.
Mexicali pie? I think I made it for you, right? Mexicali pie?
Maybe.
Right. Let me read these comments. And, Johnny, this is like the most important part of tonight's live. I just need to tell you something.
Finish them all.
What?
I finished them.
Oh, you did
them all.
finish. Oh my gosh. Like, let me show the live. So, Johnny really, I think it's safe to say Johnny really, really liked his. And
Yeah.
so that's what's left.
Yeah.
And so you feel good, you feel full, you feel like you got tea.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
good.
Johnny, real quick, I don't know if we have any viewers because I can't see from this. Even with my glasses on, I can't see. But I decided to prank you tonight, to add to the to add to the experience. And so I was telling like a mad amount of lies, like. I had it planned. Like I actually messaged somebody and was like, "Hey, is this a stupid idea?" And they were like, "Do it, do it, do it."
What are you
So
talking about?
I was lying like at least 8 times. I was saying things like, and you were just like, wasn't some of them you were? I saw you back there. You were saying like, you were like, "No, I did not do that." Like, what did I say? Okay, first of all, I said you played basketball.
Right. I was like, bitch, no, I did not play sports.
Right, and I was saying all kinds. I was like, we picked these aprons because blue is my mom's favorite color, and Johnny was just like, yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yo, I was telling mad lies. Like, I said that when we were rollerblade, or what did I say? I said like, remember I read these to you on the beach, and you were like, you did? I was like, yeah. Like, we're gonna have to watch this again, like together, and you're gonna
I'm
the
like,
way.
not surprised though.
Right, like the way I'm gonna edit it too is like zoom in on you when I'm lying, and you're just like, you like stop doing stuff. You were like, just like wait.
No,
so-
I would be like, look at the camera, like,
like what the? Why is she telling me?
this
Like,
bitch lying.
do you remember at one point I started cracking up, and I was like, oh crap, I'm live. I can't crack up like this. Okay, well I was just like, and you were looking at me like, get it together, you know?
Right, like we're
Because
live.
I was just like,
you
right,
got to,
and
you
I
gotta
couldn't
pull it together.
Right, and I couldn't stop laughing because whatever lie I told, I can't remember now, but it was hilarious, like for real, like it really was. I was because when I said your reaction is what got me. It was like
Okay.
that didn't happen. Like we're not gonna watch Netflix. There's a lot of things that were lies, but in the upload onto YouTube, I'll let you guys know what was true, what was lies. I mean, 80% of it was true, but I definitely told some lies during this to see your reactions. So. Thank you for being a good sport. And you're right.
That was good.
Yeah, the dish was good. The
That
prank,
was really good.
the prank was good. The bonding time was great.
Mhm.
The experience. So, getting to know the viewers a little better. Let me read some of these comments before I go off the live real quick, and then I'll be ending it. I'm actually just gonna move this live over here. So. Oh, also, I do need to give a quick shout out. This ring light and phone camera holder was a gift from Alexa. I don't know. Yeah, she just she Amazoned it to me. She like does a lot of lives and everything, and she saw my live and was like asking me what kind of like lighting I was using. And she said, "Girl, that ain't it. It's not working." Basically, so like 2 days later, she did ask my address. She was kind of asking like where I lived and stuff, but she's like, "I sent you something." So it was a ring light, and it's a really. I'm using it right now, so I do want to say thank you so much, Alexa. That was so sweet of you.
Thank you, Alexa.
Right, and then Cran says that everything was so good, and she loved watching. So thank you, Christina CM Padilla. I really enjoyed having you view it, and I'll see you next week, Saturday. Oh, I'll see you because you're gonna co-host, right? So we'll see you guys Saturday at 8 o'clock. Oh shoot, I gotta figure out how to end this the right way. Here we
Wait,
go.
how did it say that? How are you gonna say that?
Well, when you end it, it gives